Hello friends, I'm back again with another video. So I couldn't have a lot of time to shoot a video in the morning, so I couldn't come up with one. But now after taking multiple sessions for the day, I'm a little free. I have a free space of window to shoot a video. So in the last video, I had mentioned very clearly that that was part 1 of Happy International Women's Day video, and I'm also going to shoot a long form video for part 2. In the first part, we talked about how taking care of your mental health, your physical health is very important, and how your urge to do things for the others or your urge to take care of the others should not be out of insecurity, right? It should not be that you're trying to prove yourself. It should not be that you're trying to look for external validation and certification. The urge for doing things for others should only be out of your love, passion, and happiness. In today's video, I'm going to specifically emphasize upon the two most important vitamins which are very essential for a woman. The two most important vitamins which are very essential for a woman. Now, the first vitamin that I'll be talking about is imagine, you know, you're having, imagine you are well educated, right? And just give me right. So imagine, you are well educated, but you still are having to ask for the basic, ask for money from your husband or maybe from your parents for your basic needs, or even to buy something luxurious, something of your own choice, you're having to ask money from them. Now, for some women, it could be that, oh wow, I have people to love me, I have people to provide for me, and because they love me, they are doing it for me, they are giving me the money. But for some women who are literally strong and independent, they probably would feel that no, if we are educated, then we should be able to earn our own money, at least to provide for our basic necessities, for the most essential necessities of our life. We don't need to, borrow money from the others. So the most important thing for a woman now is to become very much financially independent. So the first vitamin, that is a non-negotiable, that is the most important one, that's basically vitamin M, vitamin money. So for every woman out there, small or big, whatever revenue or whatever money that you're earning, that is something which is your real and true friend. Because remember, during the time of crisis, if you are unhappy in a particular situation, if you're going through an emotional upheaval, if you want to come out of a troublesome situation or troubled waters, and it is the money that will basically help you in quickly changing the situation. So make sure that you are having enough money. Don't look at, uh, don't listen to others, who say that, oh my god, like for mothers, oh my god, you're leaving behind your children and you're going out to work, or you're leaving behind your children and clocking in 9 hours sitting back at home. Of course, looking after your children and taking care of your children are important, but remember that along with that, it is also important that you make your own money at least sufficient and enough to provide for yourself and your kids as well. Even though your husband or your family, extended family, or your maternal family is probably earning a lot, they are having a lot of revenue, but your own money matters a lot. That's very important. See, your own money, so you don't really have to ask for money from somebody else. And if you have your own money, then you have all the liberty and all the unrestricted freedom and unrestricted liberty to spend that. So if you have to spend that on yourself, you can do that. If you have to secure your future by buying a property, you can do that. If you have to spend on your child's education, you can do that. If you want to start your own small startup or business, you can do that. So your money, women out there, listen out, your money and vitamin M, vitamin money, is very essential for you, right? So anybody who is trying to tell you that, look, earning money or making your own revenue, making a compromise or making a sacrifice with your family, with your love, etc., etc., is not right, is actually trying to mislead you, right? Talk to people, be with people, mix with people who are basically telling you that you are supposed to make your own money so that you can provide for yourself. You have your own money, you have the liberty and the right to choose. Remember, to make the right choices in your life, you need money. All right, yes, and as long as that's your own money, that's very important, because if you're not making your own money, then there are at times that you're taking money from the others, and they try to take undue advantage of your situation, right? So vitamin M is something which is extremely important, right? I think there's someone at the door, so I'll just tell them that I'm coming in a moment. একটু পরে আসছি, একটু পরে আসছি, একটু পরে বললাম তো, একটু পরে। All right, so this is one part of it, right? Now let's move on to another very important vitamin from the aspect of health, right? From the aspect of physical health. So when I say from the aspect of physical health, it's very important that you have the most essential vitamin D. I'll tell you why. Because even if you have a lot of money, there are times that it's because of your health that you are left behind, right? Or you're not being able to, because if you don't have the right kind of health, both physical and mental health, then you won't be able to go too far. Now, why did I talk about vitamin D? Because most of the times, even I have faced it personally, that I have a good diet, I have a good lifestyle, but still there are certain deficiencies, like calcium deficiency. So for calcium absorption, you need the right quantity of vitamin D. And if you do not have calcium, then there could be an impact on your mental health. You could feel lonely, you could feel depressed. There could also be bones and joints problem. There could also be osteoporosis with age, right? So as I mentioned, that the two most important and most essential vitamins that should be there, uh, you know along with you, one is vitamin M, the other one is vitamin D. If you have vitamin D, then the calcium absorption becomes happens at a higher rate. Your mood is enhanced, right? So make sure that you're having these two most essential vitamins along with you in your lifestyle, the way you're living your life, the way you're leading yourself, right? So it's very important. I wanted to discuss about these two vitamins, because most of the times, as women, we have the soft corner, and we try to kind of make unwilling, make adjustments, compromises, sacrifices. Initially we start off willingly, but then gradually, it happens unwillingly, but gradually, when a lot of time has passed, it becomes very difficult for us to reverse our decision, right? So the moment you start, I mean, when you're starting your life, like when you're graduating or you're doing your post graduation, have one clear picture in your mind, like what exactly do you want to do. Making your own revenue and making your own money is something that is non-negotiable, as I said, right? Because your money, your choice, and that's something which is very, very, very important. um, and the second thing, as I mentioned, is about vitamin D. Yes, so that is also something very important. All right, I think that's it for now, and I'll come with another some more vlogs, where I'll be talking about women, I'll be talking about men, I'll be talking about different generations. I am trying to build up a community which can talk, discuss about the societal things which are happening around us. Often, we are so busy with our lives and so busy with our works, that all these things, they just go unnoticed. So I want to have I want to utilize this platform to build up a community where we can talk, we can discuss, we can exchange our ideas, from personal knowledge, from personal experiences, or from any sort of experience that we've seen around us. Thank you. Thanks a lot.